You know, guys, I've been thinking. I went on a road trip not long ago and I was thinking, and I actually put a lot of thought into it. I was thinking, why does Goku always get the glory? Why is Goku seen as the protector of the earth? And then I pondered on this idea for a long time. I looked into the depth of my memory, looked into the depth of my knowledge, made some research and asked myself, is it really right to call Goku as the savior of the universe, as the guardian of the universe, and as the one who deserves all the glory? So, you know, for as long as Dragon Ball has been around, Goku has always been the guy who saves the day. He gets the spotlight, he gets the transformations, he gets the praise, he gets all the glory and walks away as the title as the Earth's hero. But I want you guys to be real for a second, because this is what we do here, guys. We're real. We deep dive into the most controversial topics, which are always based into truth, guys. We make you and everyone else and myself question: is it really love? Shout out KSI. Is it really this what we're thinking? Is this really the truth? And we come up with a conclusion and people are scared to talk about. And guys, if you actually look at who's changed the most, who's grown, and who's actually stepped up to protect the home the most and his own family, it's always been Vegeta. And look, I know what you're already thinking. Vegeta had his chance against Cell and he blew it. He was arrogant, he was egotistical, he let Cell become perfect. Trust me, I know this, and I've heard this argument over 1,000,000 times. But I want you guys to look at the big picture. The moment is this exact moment is why Vegeta stands out, guys. Because we have to look at this way deeper than it is. Because instead of letting this mistake and his past mistake define him, he learned from them. And he took those failures and used them to grow, which is very different from Goku. He did this to become someone who puts Earth and his family first. Something even Goku cannot always say. So, don't get me wrong, guys. I love Goku. I have paintings of Goku. Goku is an inspiration. He's probably one of my favorite, or not, if not my favorite characters. But this is not what we do here. Here, we bring an alternative view who potentially could become the most accepted truth in the specific topic. So today, I want to make the case for why Vegeta deserves the final glory. Why after everything he's done and who he's become, he should be the one who finishes the job and finally get the recognition as the real protector of the earth. So this is what we're gonna bring forth, guys. We're just gonna take the facts of the show, of the manga, of the anime, and we're just gonna bring forth a different opinion that should be taken into account. So, but before I dive into my main points, let's talk about what really makes the best protector of the earth. We need a definition. We can't just go with feelings, guys. We don't go around with feelings here. We go with facts and truth. So being the protector of the earth is not just about raw strengths or who has the highest power level and who has the highest ceiling. This is one of them, but it is not the main point. The best guardian is someone who's willing to put themselves on the line for others, because at the end of the day, he's protecting Earth and he's putting himself as the frontliner against all the innocent lives. And it's someone who learns from their mistakes and stands by their loved one and chooses to protect even when it's not easy and convenient. It's about responsibility, remember this word, sacrifice, growth, and putting the planet and its people first. Sometimes even before your own ambitions and pride. So when you look at these qualities, at first you might think that Vegeta does not check any of these boxes, but I will show you why. This is the exact opposite. Vegeta actually checks every single one of these boxes. And over the years, he's become the guy who doesn't just fight for his love of fighting. for strength and becoming stronger or for the thrill of it, but for his family, his home, and for the future of everyone around him, and also for the future of other universes. Now, and guys, I will repeat it again. Do not get me wrong, guys. Goku is a legend. No question about it. He saved the world more times than anyone can count. And his strength is second to none. He's probably the strongest one out there. He's the most talented fighter of all. Probably not more than Gohan, actually. Gohan must be the most talented one, but he just doesn't utilize it. But if we're talking about someone who embodies the spirit of a true guardian, it's the one who always steps up, and he's the one who will learn from his failures and puts others first. And now it made perfect sense that before, Goku was Earth's main hero. Do not get me wrong. It made sense that for the Saiyan Saga, the Frieza Saga, the Namek Saga, Goku was the guy, even for Dragon Ball. So Goku was the one who had the pure heart. He was the first Saiyan on Earth. He had the natural power, the drive to face every threat head on. He was lovable, friendly. He made so many friends. He called Earth his home. So it made sense. I'm not debating that. We love Goku, and it made sense for him. And these are qualities that the world desperately needed back then, since he was the only one who had those. But as time went on, Vegeta's journey showed something different. Real growth, real change, and a level of responsibility that only comes from learning hard lessons and choosing to rise above them. This is the difference between Vegeta and Goku in their personality and their character. Goku was already up there. Vegeta started down here, but Vegeta caught up and actually started to grow up more than Goku. So, who embodies truly the spirit of a true guardian now? The one who always steps up and puts others first? Vegeta stands in those ways, and I will prove it to you. Even though at face value, it seems like Goku does this, but sometimes he does not. And after everything he's fought for and become, maybe we need to finally call it a day and call Vegeta the savior of the earth. And it's time that Vegeta gets the chance to finish the job and claim the glory for himself.